My name is Ebony Amber of Ebony Amber Designs, and I am a local Torrington, Connecticut fashion designer. In 2013, after winning Fashion Designer of the Year through the Raw organization, I started thinking about my next fashion show. The inspiration really came about in a very organic way. I was at an estate sale that had a box full of furs, and it was just sort of cast aside, and I decided to purchase the furs and give them new life, because I am the type of person that I wouldn't go out and buy a new fur coat, but I don't ignore what's already there, and I wanted to use the idea of Eternalism. I felt like it really fit, especially to also use leather, because I was breathing new life into something that had already had its cycle. So when you look at the garments, the idea is that you see something that's organic and interesting, but you can't really pinpoint exactly where in time they would sit. It was not also just about the garments and the philosophy, but it was also about the woman that was wearing them. I wanted to give these women looks that were strong and gave this idea of power and knowledge and spiritualism. That was a huge part of it for me. A lot of the garments have sort of a tribal vibe to them, and I did that on purpose because for me, that period of time in history is just really important. It brings us back to nature, it brings us back to a time where you had to use what you had, and it also brings us back to a point in time that people did believe in the cycle of life, and things die and they go back to the earth and then they grow again. And I wanted that to kind of shine through during the fashion show. Everything that you see a lot of it has been hand done. Every single chain was put on by hand. All the leather fringe was cut by hand, and a lot of the different aspects of the garments were done sewn by hand. So it's a labor of love, and I'm just grateful that I could share that with my mother. Without her help, it would have been a lot more of a challenging experience. Creating garments and touching them and spending so much time with them on a daily basis is really this great creative outlet, because you start off with a simple sketch and you come out with this beautiful piece of sculpture, and it's just a really great experience to have. The day of the show, I was really inspired by all of the positive feedback I was getting about simply creating an event. In addition to the models that I had for the fashion show, I was really happy to see so many local performers being a part of this event. Morris Parker is a hip-hop dancer from Norwalk, and he is amazing because he has studied all different types of dance, and within his performance you can see all those different things that he's incorporated. So when he dances, it's kind of unique, and it's not like anything else you've ever seen. I was really thrilled to have him as part of my event. So I say to my neighbor, did you know me before? Krista Moon is a singer-songwriter, acoustic guitar player, and she is actually a local performer. Something that attracted me to Krista Moon was her positive attitude and her beautiful outlook on life, and she's always such a wonderful person to be around because of her positive attitude. Another performer at the event was Heidi from Matika Arts. Heidi is a local performer who does everything from acrobatics to dancing to hula hoops and all kinds of different performing arts. And And I was really glad that Jennifer Hill and company performed, because Jennifer Hill herself is an amazing person. She does Swan Day Connecticut, which is for Support Women Artists Now, and she's very active in the arts and the whole performing art community. There's so many talented performers in Connecticut that it was really great to be able to have a venue for them all to come together. All the people involved in this donated their time and their energy to make it happen, and it was just really touching to see that so many people came out to help support the event. Hardcore Sweet Cupcakes was one of those companies that came out and donated their time and donated their cupcakes. Give Coffee also donated their time for the fashion show fundraiser. They were out there giving out free coffee, and businesses from around Torrington and the greater Litchfield County area donated to the silent auction, helping us help Make-A-Wish. Looking back, I'm really happy about the way that the fashion show turned out. Putting together this event was a lot of work, but I feel it was worth it because I felt like a positive message was sent out there, and I know that every one of my models got something out of this experience just like I did. There was a very positive, forward-thinking view behind it, that nothing is lost forever and things come and go, and that's okay. And even though things in the past might affect your future, it's up to you to make it however you want it to be. And that was the message that I really feel came across for them, for me, and for the audience.